This is fucking blessing me. Açıyorum abi videoyu. Nasıl ya? Komut bloğuyla hayır. Dur bir dakika izin.
Possible or not? I'm gonna push vanilla Minecraft to its limit to test if it's possible to make a real circle in Minecraft. So my friend Quipla made a video where he made an actual circle in Minecraft, and all he did was he took a couple blocks stacked up,
Çok da
then you put a rail on top of it, and you surround this rail with a bunch of blocks that are not a full size. So you can see the chests have like a 1 pixel gap here. Just gonna surround the rail in that. And then we're gonna get some minecarts, and you just spam minecarts onto the rail. And once you've placed a ton of rails, you're gonna break the rail right here, or a ton of minecarts, you're gonna break the rail right there. You're just gonna touch it real quick for a second, move around just to try and shape it, and they should sort themselves out into a circle. But that's not good enough for me. I wanna find a way to build with these, such as breaking this, maybe putting some sand around the sides, that fills in, and then, oh, the circle's gone. One thing that a lot of people forget about is that whenever sand or a block like that falls, it makes an entity of the block, and you can actually summon that. So if we summon a falling block at my location, you can see it disappears immediately. So let's give it a longer lifespan. There you go. You see, you can summon blocks like this, but the issue is whenever we type them, you see it falls and then it turns back into a normal block. However, what we can do is also give it no gravity. And now we just have a permanent floating block just like this, which gives me an idea. Let's try to summon a minecart, but give it a passenger of a falling block. So passengers like this, and then inside of here, the passenger will have an ID of falling block, and it disappears immediately. Passenger will also have a time of 1 and no gravity. All right. Now we have a block inside of a minecart. So now let's try and build that same thing from earlier. Place a rail, and then get some chests on the side, and then we're just gonna spam summon a bunch of minecarts like this. All right, that should be plenty. So now if I break this, let's try and step inside and see if it can turn. It doesn't look like those blocks can turn though.
Çok teşekkür 9. ay için. Aleyzi aramıza hoş geldin. Çok teşekkür 19. canımsın. En iyi haberler sana hoş geldin. Mera 3. ay. Ilgaz çok teşekkür 4. ay için. Bilgetor 5. ay. Smokey Nataga çok teşekkür 3. ay için. Lucky Yuva 10. ay. Safe 10. ay. Frost TV 11. ay. Balla Hardallı Gong çok teşekkür 3. ay için.
Nothing on the legs, nothing on the chest. And then on the head, we want sand with a count of 1. That should make an armor stand with sand on its head. And of course we could just summon a bunch of these and like make a circle on our own over time by just running in a circle, but that sucks. To get a perfect circle, we're gonna have to do something really clever, and what that's gonna be is we're gonna have an armor stand in the middle of where the circle's gonna be, like where I am, and it's going to spin in a circle and spawn new armor stands all the way at the edge of the circle. And I got this idea from Notch1792. So let's get ourselves a new repeating command block that's always active. We're going to run the command as any armor stand. So let's filter as an armor stand within a distance of 2 blocks at the location of the armor stand. And this is going to run the command to summon a new armor stand. Let's go 3 blocks in front of where it's looking, and then on top of that we're going to have a chain command block that will do the same filter, and this time we're going to slowly spin the armor stand by about this much. So now if I just place one on top, it should slowly start making a circle around the command block. You can see this guy spinning, spawning them in front. And then once it's done, we just got to break this guy. There's actually a lot we can do with this since there's no collision or anything, but these guys are in my way. So this time, let's actually get the parameters from earlier and add them on to the armor stand we're summoning right here at the end. So now if I get an armor stand and place it on top, it should make a circle of sand and stop. All right, although you may notice these aren't actually turned, so I'm gonna have to turn the armor stand. So now once it makes the circle, if you stand in the center and press this button, they will all now face the center and get rid of this little outline here. And so I cleaned it up a little bit and made it a little more automated. So you stand on top, you flick the lever until it makes a circle. I don't need the full circle. Once you're done, you break this guy and press the button. And there you go. But how do we build with this? Well, we can start by actually making all of the armor stands we spawn invisible like this. And let's also make them invincible like that so they can't be
Bu
broken by
hile bu
players.
arada.
And
Yasaklı
now when we
taktik
make
abi
it,
bu.
we should just have a bunch of floating blocks like this. Awesome. All right. And so if we get some sand here, we should be able to
Ne
actually
oluyor?
build up and drop it in place on top of those like that, although it doesn't line up perfectly. Oh no, it kind of works there. Let's take away the gravity and move them down about, let's go 4.4.
Tabii sipariş verdiğin e-maile bak, hepsi gönderildi.
Barely above, it still turns black, dang it. So the issue we're having is that it's turning black because the armor stand is inside of this sand block, which makes me think if this was just floating here, we wouldn't have that issue. So if I get some sandstone stairs, smooth sandstone stairs, like that.
Rozcan çok da çabuk olacağı için canımsın. En iyi abonemsin. Hoş geldin.
If you don't break the old armor stands before running the thing again, it breaks. So just break that one first. And now, dang, that still counts. But what if we used glass? Would that count? If anything, glass wouldn't count. So if glass counts, okay, yeah, we have a bigger issue on our hands. All right, according to online, if you add marker set to 1, then, dang it, then it works. Okay, this is how we're gonna get it to work. But I don't think we're gonna be able to fill this gap with blocks. Maybe like this one. Nope. Okay. So I think we're just gonna need to have 2 rows of armor stands. Okay, added a command block for another row, and let's hope it works first. It works first try. Okay. I think this is actually gonna be possible. Look at that. That's cool. Now let's just make a little outline. All right, we have this space, and if we
Minecraft prolarını çağırın. Minecraft proları şu anda bu herifi öldürmek zorunda. Yapacak bir şey yok. Olamaz. İmkanı yok. İmkanı yok. Dream gelsin, hile yapsın acil.
Seems to fix it. Okay. Wow. All right. This is really weird to look at in game. Like this actually exists, and that's strange. Although I guess now that we have the marker thing set, we can make these flat with the ground. All right. So time for the actual test. Okay. It's flat. I mean, there's like the smallest amount.
Bir piksel aşağıda. Ay whatever değil yapacaksın.
Right there. Hop up here. We press the button, and we have our full working circle in Minecraft. But, you know, let's actually make this like a little pool. Let's fill this up.
Bu hile bu arada.
Water, and let's put it all in here. Okay, so the water's full, but we have more.
Çok güzel oldu.
Blocks that need to be glass. Nah, we're gonna use smooth sandstone slabs like this. Is it this one? Oh, that doesn't count. Maybe that's not even. Maybe I'll just do this. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. And I can even change the glass back to sand. The only problem is we have this weird little lip underneath, but I guess I can just add another row of blocks underneath. So in order to add another row of armor stands on the bottom, we're gonna need to make it have a lot less armor stands. So this time you can see it goes faster. It turns about 5 degrees instead of 3 each time.
Soracaksın tabii.
So when we press this, it turns and it still looks the same. So that's a lot less armor stands.
Oğlum yani rahatsız oluyorum bu arada videodan. Hani Minecraft'ta bu kadar perfect bir yuvarlağı görmek beni rahatsız ediyor.
This from minus 6.5 to 7, and when we run this, hopefully that looks
doğal
like
gelmiyor yani.
Not enough height. Let's just press this again. Or oh no, okay, I see an issue. These are the slabs, meaning something got messed up here. Attempt 2, closer. I'm not really sure what's wrong. It's just like skipping the main one. That's weird. Although this does look pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Forgot to change the distances. Okay, so now I also forgot to break the armor stand. So now let's fix this, and it should do exactly what we want this time. And we'll stop that. Go up here and turn it. And now we have a full step 1 right here. And I guess if you want to look like those stairs, you can just make this command block empty, and then that'll make the stairs like that. These are pretty cool, actually. You would just have to make these stairs like this, and there'd be a little gap, but you could debug stick and make it diagonal. So, final test. Flick the lever. Generate the 3 different rows of armor stands. Stop the lever. Break the target. And then stand in the center. Press the button. And then we fill it up with water. And we now have our very own circular swimming pool in Minecraft. Let's get all this out. of the way. This is vanilla Minecraft.
Müthiş güzel bu arada. Müthiş güzel bu arada.
At its maximum. Look at how cool this is with shaders. I think you should check out the time. I made a glitched Minecraft horse that ran 60,000.
Yani. Oğlum küre videosu da var, izle.